Imagine what would happen if the Hubble Space Telescope were pointed directly at Earth. Have you ever imagined if it could see every detail? Even read the words written on the paper at your desk? This is a very common question. And today we're going to reveal the answer. First of all, it's not because Earth is too bright. In fact, Hubble already looks at our planet. Quite often, it does this to calibrate its instruments. The real issue is something else, and it all starts with speed. Imagine we wanted to take a photo of a simple desk. From space, the light from that desk has to pass through Earth's atmosphere. But surprisingly, that doesn't distort the image too much. The real challenge lies in two factors: resolution and motion. First, resolution. Hubble is the most powerful visible light telescope we have, but even it has its limits. Before the New Horizons mission reached Pluto, the best pictures we have of the dwarf planet were just blurry smudges taken by Hubble. So, if it looked at your desk, the image wouldn't be sharp at all. But then comes the second obstacle: motion. Hubble orbits Earth at more than 7 kilometers per second. That means that, from its perspective, your desk will be rushing by at incredible speed. And any exposure longer than a fraction of a second would result in a completely blurred image. It's like trying to photograph the ground while speeding down a highway. And what if we tried to fix this? Couldn't Hubble just rotate to follow Earth's surface? In practice, it can rotate to track distant objects in space. But when astronomers want to point it at something as close as the moon, they have to send manual commands because the automatic systems can't handle it. The results? Images slightly better than what your eyes can see, but still far below Hubble's real potential. Now, imagine your desk. It will cross Hubble's field of view much faster than the moon ever does. To track it, Hubble would need to rotate nearly 1 degree per second, and it simply wasn't designed for that. Its gyroscopes, when pushed to such speeds, will create vibrations that ruin image quality. In other words, Hubble is far too slow to track Earth. Even with adjustments, the best it could capture would be you rolling around in your office chair, but never the sentence written in your notebook. And here comes the most surprising part. This idea isn't just science fiction. In fact, much of the technology used in spy satellites is very similar to Hubble's, which means telescopes like it have already been and still are pointed at Earth's surface. They may not be reading every word on a page at your desk, but they are certainly watching much more than we imagine. And now I want to know from you, if you had the chance to use a telescope like Hubble to look at Earth, what would be the very first thing you'd try to see? Share your answer in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to X Imagine to discover more surprising answers like this.